Hello, this is Darth Blint, and I'm just making a quick update, a personal life update. I know this is two videos in one day. Hey, Artemis, you want to say hey, baby? Say hey. Give me a kiss. I love you. But here's what's going on. The current world events is 2 counties away from where I live, and Western Carolina University, the college of which I attend, has shut down face-to-face classes as of like an hour ago. So I'm going to be switching to online classes. Summers were extended until the, what was it, 23rd? 22nd? Sandy? What day was the classes or the spring break extended to?
23rd.
Spring break extended till the 23rd, and then online only classes. It is here where I live now, and I'm a little concerned. Thankfully, we've been stocking up. I've literally got like 5 giant bottles of hand sanitizer, boxes of toilet paper, frozen foods, and yada yada yada. So, good news is I prepped enough. We prepped enough that, except for Artemis's food, we got to go to the pet store tomorrow too. I got enough to last him about a month and a half, but I don't know how long this is going to take, you know? So so this is kind of what's going on right now. I don't know what the situation is going to hold. So if I don't do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's because I'm dealing with real life stuff going on right now. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie. We've decided that Sandy goes to Southwestern, and as soon as her classes get canceled, which it's a mile away from Western, which it's the sister, like the small college to WCU. So I'm assuming it's going to be canceled in the next 48 hours. When it is, we're basically going on house lockdown until something gets figured out. So we've got enough supplies here to last us a good long while. Once we're going to go out tomorrow and get like 20 boxes of cases of water, and I'm going to get him like 3 or 4 bags of food. We also should get more newspaper while we're out. But anyways, so it is here where I live in North Carolina. I'm not going to say its name or anything because you and I both know how the algorithm is right now and blah, 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 blah. But so it hasn't made it to you yet. Do you live in America? Where are you from? And are you as nervous as I am? Because honestly, I mean, I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. Tensions are a little high right now. People are kind of freaking out. Don't really know exactly what to think. Never had to go through something like this. Like at first, I'd say, it started going on in, other place and then the other place. I'm not going to say any words that the algorithm could go. I know what he's talking about. But as things started to progress, it kind of felt like it was 1999 getting ready to be the year 2000 again. Like it was Y2K all over again. People were like, oh man, gotta stock up, gotta get this, gotta get that. Went to Walmart, no TP. Went to Sam's Club, no TP. Literally, I went to Walgreens and I talked with the person behind the counter. Hey, when are you getting your next stock on stuff? You know what I mean? Like, when can we come in and really get stock up on some stuff? And they thankfully were cool and gave me the info. We showed up there right as they were undoing the boxes, scooped up everything we needed. Literally took practically all the hand sanitizer, grabbed some TP, grabbed what we needed from what they had, disinfectant, blah blah blah, and we booked it. You know what I mean? We cleared them out, and I don't know. Anyways, so it felt like everyone was prepping. Been prepping for a couple of weeks, like about 3 weeks. We've been prepping. Got to go stock up. Got to fill up our. We have 2 refrigerators, one upstairs, one downstairs, and then we have a sitting freezer. Our sitting freezer is packed to the brim.
2 freezers.
Oh, 2 sitting freezers.
Yep.
But yeah, they're packed to the brim. I'm a vegetarian, so we've got cheeses, we've got frozen mixed vegetables, we've got frozen cauliflower rice, we've got, like mixed nuts, not frozen, of course, but, and then they eat meat, so frozen turkey burgers, and frozen chicken breasts, and blah, blah, blah. But so we've got everything packed up. The only thing we need is more water. So tomorrow we're going to go out, literally probably get 2 buggyfuls of just bottled waters, gallon jugs of water, whatever we can get our hands on. Pretty much we're going to get tomorrow. And then after that, we're going on lockdown, and we're not going to be leaving. We're not going to be, like my classes are going to be online. Sandy's will be too. I guarantee it. So I'm a little nervous right now. I don't know really what to think. It like yesterday, Duke doors were closed. Last night at 11 o'clock. And when they did that, I was like, oh man, it's here and it's spreading in a really quick way. And then this morning, there was a case that's like not confirmed, which means the CDC hasn't confirmed it, but local testing has. That's in literally like the county after the county that I'm in. And the spread rate is a 1 to 4.5 approximately. So for every one that is confirmed, there's 4.5 in the general populace that's not. And so with it being so close, like, and with the incubation time being so big, I'm scared. I'm not going to lie. I am nervous. I don't know what to expect, to be real with you. I don't think that people within my generation age, or my generation, or maybe even the one after mine, has really gone through anything of such a severity. And I don't really know what to expect. Like flights are closing down. People can't come in from the EU anymore. People can't come in from China. People can't come in from Italy. Like everything's shutting down. And worldwide, and this is an interesting thing. Whenever I saw this spreading across the news, the first thing I thought of was this video I saw about what it would take to reach a level 1 civilization. And we are so close to a level 1 civilization. And basically, I forget what the theory is. There is an exact word for this, but when we look into space, our universe is so young in comparison to those that we can see, that if there was intelligent life out there, they would have hundreds of millions of years ahead of us when it comes to time to develop technology and things like that. So whenever we look up into space, why do we not see that? And there's 3 main reasons as to why we may not see that. 1, life may be more complex and more rare than we initially thought. We just think it's common because it is here. And therefore, since we're the only ones that we have to test it from, so we're like, hey, it's here. Why can't it be someone else? But in reality, it really could be the 1 in a billion. But that's self-centered, and we know that if it's self-serving, us as humans would like to agree with that anyways. The second theory is that since they were so far advanced than us, that we are so unadvanced that there's no point in really communicating with us, that we wouldn't recognize their technology even if we did see it, because it's so advanced. It's as if you took a smartphone and went back to the 1400s and showed it to them. They wouldn't recognize it as anything except for a weird higamadig, and that's just, a few hundred years. Times that by a few million. And the third one is there's some sort of great divide. There is a filter that either we have or have not gotten past yet. And this is the part I'm trying to get to. And the filter is whenever a civilization gets up to level 1 and goes to level 2, there's some sort of filter that prevents a civilization from getting too far. Whether it be, self-destruction, as polar viewpoints causes, once the world gets to the point where it can destroy itself, it inevitably does, or the fact that there's some sort of contagion outbreak that wipes out all intelligent life upon a planet, and and there's some sort of like great filter that we haven't reached yet. And the more I see of this thing that's happening, the more I realize that that is a possibility. Not this particular one, I mind you. I mean, theoretically, we could lose. I mean, if it's not contained, we could lose a decent percentage of the population. And by decent, I mean like 2.5. But when you take into account how big the population is worldwide, that's a big number. But just think if it was a different strand that was like 10 times more deadly. I mean, the fact that it can spread so easily, the incubation period is 15 days, and it can survive almost 2 weeks on a surface without dying. I mean, it's already got the ability to transport with almost no detection. It just needs the deadliness, and guess what? This has proven to me that as a society, as a world comes together, that we are not prepared for something more powerful than this. If something that is 2.5% deadly for the generalized public, and age and other factors go into play where that number will go up and down. But if it was 10 times more deadly, we would be screwed. I mean, we like to think that, oh, we have everything together. We know what's going on. We're too smart. We've come too far. Technology, people would step in. Things would happen before it got out of hand. And this has proven to me that maybe that's not the case. Maybe we are putting too much faith in a system that hasn't been tested to this degree. And now that it has been, I'm a little more nervous. And I'm hoping that as a world, we see the value in developing a system where this can be stopped when it happens again, because inevitably it will. Of some sort, there will be some sort of something that transmits from a animal to a human where it's going to have devastating consequences. It's happened in the past over and over and over again, and it will happen again in the future. But if it's more deadly with the same type of spread that it is now, we would never be prepared for that with current standards, ever. There needs to be, the United Nations need to get together and write rules where if a potential outbreak starts, what we can do. We have to be able to figure something out for the greater good. Even if it means giving up our freedoms, our rights temporarily. And I don't say that lightly. I do not say that lightly. But if it means the survival of the whole, I'm willing to do that temporarily, as long as it's stated that the freedoms are given back. And what I mean by that is, there's already military presence in America. There are mandating restrictions due to this. Okay, I mean, not to the level China is, but they have quarantined certain areas and certain states, and it's only going to get worse. We're going to see it get a lot worse before it ever starts to get better. This year is going to be a very different type of year than anyone who's alive is used to. And it is going to change the way we think forever. And hopefully it'll make the next generation better prepared for when they go through a crisis that's similar to ours. I am sorry that this video is so long, and I'm sorry that I'm ranting, but I feel like this is a very important topic, and I'm very nervous, so I really just wanted to get it out. And I thought that this would be a great platform to vent on, since you guys are so awesome. If you've made it to this point in the video, if you say the word mongoose in your comment, but you have to make it, like, you can't just say mongoose. You have to be like, my favorite animal is a mongoose. What's yours? Or, you know what? I saw a mongoose yesterday. But don't tell anyone else. Then you'll get 2 entries into the drawing for the Ultra Saber giveaway. That will continue for as long as Ultra Saber will send them out. And when they stop sending them out, I will find another way to continue the lightsaber love for you guys. This has been Darth Blint. And stay safe and wash your hands and don't touch your face. And may your chains be broken.